I guess the bullying started in 8th grade. I went to Fort Settlement, and I guess I was struggling a lot with a lot of things with my family and just a whole bunch of other stuff. And I would have anxiety attacks during the night, and that would cause me sometimes to scratch my arms and my face, and they would just be the cause of having nightmares and stuff. And so I would come to school and people would be like, "Why do you have scratches on your face?" And I would lie and tell them a cat scratched me in my neighborhood. But then people started talking other rumors because I guess my personality changed. I got more depressed because people were just being really rude, and rumors started that I was possessed by a demon, which was really dumb now that I look back on it. But at the moment it was awful because I was a Christian, and just having people spread rumors that I was possessed and I needed an exorcism was really hurtful. And so I went to Ridge Point kind of just to escape the people from Fort Settlement, because I didn't want to go to Clements and have to deal with the same people over and over again and still continue with the rumors. And so I was going through a lot, and then a lot of my friends were really depressed as well, and they would self-harm themselves. And so I was dealing with friends who did drugs and were really under the influence, and it was just an awful crowd to be around. And I guess it made me more depressed because I was around people who were cutting themselves, and I got so sad because my friends at Ridge Point were doing that to themselves and I didn't know why. And I just wanted to help, but there was nothing I could do, and I couldn't stop my friends from doing drugs. I couldn't stop them from having sex. I couldn't stop them from self-harming themselves. And I eventually just went back deep into depression, and I totally lost sight of what I wanted to do. My grades went down, and I lost my relationship with God, and it was just I felt so lost and alone and empty.
What would you do if you saw a friend in need?
If you spotted the warning signs before anyone else.
If your friend came to you for help.
For advice.
For safety.
Every day, 11 teenagers successfully take their own lives throughout the nation, and at least half of these cases are related to bullying.
In 2010, a student from Rutgers University in New Jersey took his own life as a result of public humiliation caused by actions of his roommate.
Tyler Clementi, a freshman at Rutgers University, committed suicide by jumping off the George Washington Bridge
after a video was leaked online by his roommate, Tahun Ravi, of Clementi kissing another boy in his dorm room.
Ravi was held responsible for Clementi's death in a New Jersey courtroom. His trial and verdict sparked nationwide debate on the validity of New Jersey hate crime laws. In May of this year, a nationwide writing contest on teen bullying was held by New York Times. The winning essay, written by Lana Raleigh, a 17-year-old from New Jersey, described her battle with bullying with this excerpt.
Teenage girls are cool superhumans from a distant galaxy sent here to destroy us all. They have the self-entitlement of a celebrity heiress and the aggression of a Roman gladiator. Like vampires, they feed off the blood of the weak. They're pubescent monsters. Not only was I a former teenage mean girl, but I was tortured, tormented, isolated, and socially maimed by them all. When they acquire a target, teenage girls, the determination of a private assassin, will stop at nothing to take down their target.
Did you know that suicide is the third leading cause for the death of teens between the ages of 15 and 24?
Did you know that many of the warning signs of
Teen violence and suicide are present in a person's everyday life?
oftentimes going unnoticed or ignored?
Did you know
that 75% of all suicide victims give some warning sign of their intentions to a friend or family member beforehand?
So what would you do if a friend gave you the warning signs?
Would you listen?
Better yet,
Would you do something about it?
The Lifesaver project is designed to help make our school a safer place. The counselors and administration want to let students know that we are here for them if they need someone to turn to. We were all in high school at one time, so we know how absolutely overwhelming it can be. Common issues faced by teens that we tend to see at school include dating violence, anxiety and depression, suicidal ideation, cutting, eating disorders, alcohol and drug abuse, and threats of violence towards students. As a matter of fact, in most school violence situations, there are bystanders. Bystanders are not the perpetrator, nor are they the victim. They are the people that see it happen. Sometimes they may try to help, but then they get it in over their head and they just don't know what to do. This is a perfect example of why we have the Lifesaver program at Clements. The bystander can simply write their concern on a piece of paper and put it in the red box. If you have a friend who's in an abusive relationship, let us know. Perhaps we can help. If you suspect a friend is contemplating suicide, don't keep it a secret. We can help that student. A lot of times you think, okay, I can handle this myself, but you don't have to. We're here to help. All you have to do is ask. Simply locate one of these red folders in your classroom. Get out a red slip and fill it out. Then place it in one of the red boxes located in the library and the attendance office. Or if you can't find a form, just write your concern on a piece of paper and put it in the box.
Many people who show the warning signs of suicide feel that they have no way out, that they're alone, that no one is there to listen. This is why we believe that Project Lifesaver will make a difference within our school, because it only takes one anonymous note to give someone a voice.
Break the silence.
Silence.
Break the silence.
Break the silence.
Break the silence.
If you feel that a student or peer might be having suicidal thoughts, may harm another student, or is suffering from an eating disorder, alcohol and drug abuse, or is suffering from anxiety and depression,
Grab a red slip from your counselor's office or your classroom
fill in the blank.
and drop it into any one of the red drop boxes around the school.
These boxes will be located in the attendance office and in the library and will be checked twice a day by only our counselors, in hopes that we can save someone's life.
If we work together, we can put an end to teen violence
and suicide within our community.
All you need to do is keep an open eye.
Because you never know who could be in serious trouble.
If you spot the warning signs, grab a red slip.
Fill in the blank
And save a life.
Be the difference in someone else's life.
Be a first responder.
Be a lifesaver.
Who am I?
Who am I?
Who am I?
I am a lifesaver.
A lifesaver.
I am a lifesaver.
And this is
This is Project Lifesaver.
And this is Project Lifesaver.